Okay, so what kind of situation do we currently have on Euro CAD? Now, from a monthly perspective, let's start our full analysis. Now, what we can see that first of all, here, what did we have? We had an overextended W formation on this pair. And after an overextended W formation, what do you expect? You expect the market to make a retracement, but you expect the market to make a retracement to where? You expect the market to make a retracement at least to the previous resistance, now turned support, from a monthly perspective in this case. And in fact, the market went exactly to test the level of previous resistance here, which is now turned support at this area. And it has already rejected the zone quite aggressively to the upside. Now, if we want to measure this retracement, what are we supposed to be doing? Taking our Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse. And what we can see that the market has already 3 times rejected the 50% retracement, which is the level that is aligning the best with monthly structure. Let's go down on the weekly and see what kind of situation we have from a weekly perspective. Now, on the weekly time frame, we can see that we had a lot of choppiness going around inside of this zone, and we definitely would like to see the market pick a direction, because at the moment we have just seen a range bound market. And in fact, if we go down on the daily time frame, we can clearly identify the high and the low of this range. We have the high that is here and the low of the range, which is here. And both these levels are quite strong. This is strong support, and this here is very strong resistance. So acting as support, and obviously will again act as support if the market will go and test it. And here we have this strong level of resistance, which the market is continuously testing. Now, how do we approach this kind of situation to look for a possible trading opportunity? First of all, let's go and see what we have from a COT perspective, so commitment of traders, what big banks and institutions are currently doing on the euro and what they're currently doing on the CAD. Now, from a euro perspective, what we can see that net positions went from minus 114k net positions all the way up to plus 118k net positions. So from having way more shorts than the longs from an institutional perspective on the euro to having way more longs than shorts. And what we can also see if we go and check what we have from a CAD perspective is that we clearly shifted from having way more longs than shorts to having way more shorts than longs in the long term. However, in the short term, we can clearly see that net positions are increasing with thousands of shorts getting closed. And if you're closing a short, what you're actually doing is longing. So hedge funds are longing the euro, and at the same time, they're longing also the CAD. And that is the reason for which the market is bounded inside of this level. Now, inside of this channel, until the market will remain inside of this channel, with students, we will only be looking for W and M formation opportunities, okay? If the market will create, for example, a W formation ending up on the upper range, or in M formation ending up on the bottom range, that is where we will be looking for a potential trading opportunity. But until the market will remain like this without showing any pattern inside of the channel, we will not be looking for any setup. I will keep you updated if the market shows something interesting, but at the moment with students, we are not interested in this pair because there are way better pairs to be following with better probabilities and better risk to reward. But I got a lot of requests to make this breakdown, so that is why I made it. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis and education, make sure you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you. And I will see you in the next video.